Okay, so I think we left off with one more piece of evidence we need to find, and that is for the fourth paragraph where we are trying to show why the counterclaim is wrong. So right here, we've got the counterclaim that it's not a sport because you are just sitting on your couch doing nothing. So we need to show that it's wrong. I remember this article we used earlier. Should video games be... it's loading, sorry. Oh, remember this article? It was about, yes, they should. And one of the reasons was physical activity. So I've got athletic ability, which is kind of the same. Physical activity, though, I think that's what we should use is that one. Many who don't consider video games to be sport probably haven't really endured a marathon gaming session. Their video game experiences have probably consisted of couches or lounge chairs and a game here and there when they're bored. But for professional gamers, physical activity and the resulting strain is real. There is rapid button pushing and continuous joystick shifting. It is as physically taxing as running up and down the soccer pitch for 90 minutes? Of course not. It's a shorter burst of activity and contained to a much smaller space or playing field, but again, it's physical activity nonetheless. So we could use something from there. What do you think? I'm thinking like the part where it's like rapid button pushing, continuous shifting is okay. So let's go up here. Our source again is, I think last time we didn't use the title, we used the website idtech.com. So the source is idtech.com. So there is physical activity like rapid button pushing and make sure I get this quote right. Continuous joystick shifting. Okay. So my analysis. So not all sports are as physically demanding as others. I remember when we read earlier, remember that article that talked about ping pong and stuff being sports? So let's use that. So ping pong is an Olympic sport. It actually is. You ever seen them play ping pong in the Olympics? It's crazy. They're like crazy good. And it is an Olympic sport. And that is not as physically taxing as something like soccer, people would argue. So we'll use that. Okay, so what I want you to notice is that before I'm even beginning to write my essay, I've got this all filled out. This essay is like written, right? So I've got my whole outline. This is the most important part of writing our essay, making sure we've got it all outlined out before we start. We've got our introduction. I still have to think of my hook, but I have my thesis statement. I've got my topic sentences figured out. I've got my evidence with sources. That's important that my evidence has sources. I'm doing 2 pieces of evidence per paragraph. And then I've got my thesis statement at the beginning of my conclusion, and then I'm going to think of a strong ending. So if you are at this point, you're ready to write your essay. If you don't have an outline, or if you have an outline and any of these pieces are missing, I want you to go ahead and finish what you need to finish and add what you need to add. And then when all these pieces are in that outline, then you're ready to start writing. And I promise you, if you use this outline and you complete it, writing your essay is going to be a piece of cake.